you. Only time. All right. Welcome into the stream, guys. Welcome, welcome. Thank you all for coming. This is your girl Trev from Trevessence Unstoppable. Please don't forget when you come into the live stream to like, comment, and share. Come on, talk to me. Let's interact. I have been hearing over time, people just constantly compare the anatomy of a woman and a man, you know, sizing people up. And I just want to feed this curiosity tonight to find out, can a cucumber be? I don't like to say cucumber because as a medical professional, I like to use the appropriate word for the anatomy. However, for the intents and purposes of being on YouTube and knowing that this could, possibly kids could see it, I don't know, but I'm just going to say cucumber because we all understand as grown folk, we all understand when I say cucumber, what I'm talking about. When I say cucumber and peaches, we all know what I'm talking about. And so to tone it down and not have it sound too vulgar, if you may. All right. So we are going to be talking. We are going to be talking. I am not showing myself because I am just getting out of work. I am still in my uniform. I have not even gotten out of the parking lot yet. I'm just taking off my badge and all. And I said, let me start this, because if I don't start it now, by the time I get home, I might be tired and who knows. So strike the iron while it's hot and do what you gotta do when you gotta do it rather than waiting for a specific time because when that time comes, it does not and will not wait on you. Okay. So let me say welcome into the stream. I'm going to hang the phone up, not hang it up, but put it on the stand because I'm going to be driving. Let me see who is here. Case Diamond Body is in the place. I'm going to continue the conversation, and when I get home, we will also continue the conversation when I get home. Let me see who else is in the chat. Don't forget to like and comment and share, my friends. Okay, let me do that. And also, Crackers is in the house. Hey, how you doing, Ayahana? I can't pronounce your name like that. All right, Shellings. How you doing, Shellings? What you mean by what cucumber you talking about? Did you hear me give that introduction, Sugar? I gave that introduction about what cucumber I'm talking about, and I'm talking about the male anatomy because people continue to say that the male anatomy. I hear some people say, "Oh, um, their person's anatomy is not the right size; it's too small. Can it be too large? I don't know. I mean, you all gotta tell me because I don't know. I don't know. Crackers, what do you say? Yes, things. I know that it is you, but I didn't know if you wanted me to say things on here. I know it is you, but I know um several people on YouTube they use different monikers for different reasons. And when I know that it is them using a different moniker on a different platform, I don't want to call them out and say, oh, I know it's you, because maybe that person just wants to be undercover on that platform while they are using a different name. So I know it's you, but now that you have said it, then I think it's okay for me to, say, to call you out like that. But I would not have done it without your permission, because I understand why people would come on, go on different platforms and use different monikers. That I understand. So I'm quite respectful of that. Yeah. Crackers, no crackers, I'm not driving. No, you're gonna hear my car start up. You hear it? There you go. So now you're gonna hear me talking, but I'm not going to be typing because I'm just driving out of the parking lot. But you all gotta tell me if the cucumber, as we speak of it as the male anatomy, can it be too big? I mean, people will say that a woman's anatomy is made to accommodate, because, I opened it up to a friend of mine today and she says, but Trev, look what it says, I want baby. And I was like, yeah, that ain't got nothing to say. A baby being born, there's there's nothing romantic about that. So yeah, a baby being born is not a romantic event, so that's why I wouldn't compare a baby being born to, yes, I wouldn't compare a baby being born to a romantic event between the two people who made the baby. So when she said that to me, I was just taken aback. Like, she was like, "Joe, look on the size of one baby." It's like, if you had a baby, because you've had a baby, and a baby is what, 7, 8, 9, 10 pounds, does that mean that you would be willing to engage romantically with 10 pounds each time? You see that, you see why that does not make too much sense to me. The comparison, yeah, the comparison doesn't make too much sense. And when I brought that up to him, like, that's not they're not the same thing. They are not the same. Not at all. Not at all. Because if you had to face up, if you had to face up to 10 pounds, 8 pounds, 7 pounds, each time you had to get romantically involved, the person was carrying around 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pounds. I am sure that many of us would not go up to it. I know I wouldn't. Okay. But can it ever be considered that, boy, this is just too, boy, if you run out in the road, go on, kid. Go on. Go on, dear. The doggone kid ran right out in front of my car. Lord of mercy. I don't know where he going this time of night. Oh boy. Oh my word. And he's is a and the street is dark. Dark. I'm going through a little neighborhood and it is dark. And the kid just shot out. I didn't even see where he shot out from, like he shot out from behind one of the parked vehicles on the side on the side of the street. And you tell me, with my bright light and the car coming, the kid just shot right on out in front of the car. Oh my God. Yeah, I won't be able to be reading the chat, guys, because I am driving. The phone is sitting up there and I am driving, so I won't be able to read at all. I'm not reading, I'm not looking into the chat at all. But we will continue the conversation because this is a conversation worth having for us women. You know, how would you handle somebody if that person's anatomy comes in an extra large, a person comes with an extra large package? What do you do as a woman? Do you just say, well, I'm just going to take it, or do you, seek an alternative? Like, oh no, we are not going to do this. We can't do this. Talk to me, guys. What would you do? What would you do? Or have you ever come across somebody who is just, somebody with an oversized package that you cannot tolerate? You can't go up to it. It is not providing you any pleasure. It's providing you more pain than pleasure. Talk to me. Have you all ever come across anything like that? Something that make your ears pop, like it fills you up so much that it feels like your ears. Like when you're going and when you go in an aeroplane and there is so much air, you don't have any cotton or anything in your ears, and your air is just both your ears are filled up with air. It's almost like they're going to pop. Have you ever found yourself in that situation? It's almost like you are stuffed, like your ears are going to pop. Talk to me, guys. When I get to the stoplight, I will take a look. When I get to the stoplight, I will take a look. All right. Kay says, I'm going to comment now since my phone is getting low. But yes, I think a cucumber can be too big. Yes. Hope it's that cucumber you mean. Okay. Yeah, yes, that is the cucumber. I mean, the male anatomy. It can be too big for a woman to tolerate, to accommodate for romantic purposes. Because honestly speaking, guys, in a romantic event, the last thing you want is anything that is going to get in the way of pleasure, get in the way of enjoyment, anything that is going to get in your way. And certainly an oversized cucumber is going to take away the romance out of the event, because here you are, that's all you're going to be thinking about. You know, uh, you just can't have any pleasure. You can't enjoy it because there is no room for enjoyment. There is no room for you to move around. It's almost like you are stuffed. Where is where is all my other travelers coming in? Come on, guys, come on in and let us have this conversation, because I believe this conversation is worth having, especially for women. I know a lot of women are, shy, and this is a conversation they don't want to entertain, especially not out loud, like on this platform. They don't want to entertain a conversation like this because it's, no, they want to say it's vulgar, because some people think that anything that has to do with the anatomy in that fashion is vulgar. And as a nurse, I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I think all parts of the body are equal, and the same way that we can talk about, our heads and hearts and hands, we should be able to address the issues that affect us when it comes on to our private areas as well. We just have to modify the way we present it. so that it doesn't appear too vulgar and offensive. That's all. But I believe that we still talk about it. We can still talk about it. Okay, so come on in, guys, and talk to me. Talk to me. Remember, I am driving, so I am not looking into the chat. I'm just, as Jamaicans say, rounding up my mouth. But just round up my mouth while I am driving. Talking about this topic, and I am telling you that, of course, the male anatomy can sometimes be overwhelming in size for a female, because even though we are made to accommodate, we have such elasticity that will enable us to accommodate. There is no romance in accommodating the anatomy of a male that is not pleasurable. You don't want to choose my words carefully, but there is no pleasure in it if it is oversized and you are not able to accommodate it in a romantic fashion. Because if it's oversized, guys, you all will agree with me that if it is oversized, it's not going to be as effective romantically. You certainly, if it means you're gonna get pregnant for sure. But when it comes to the romance, how are you going to handle that? I know there are people out there who would love to share their experience, would love to talk about it, but they are not going to, and that is perfectly fine. We will talk about it. I will talk about it. Y'all just need to listen. If y'all don't want to share your experiences, or you don't want to tell me because you don't want to be considered vulgar, I don't consider it vulgar, because as a nurse, I talk about those things all day long. That's my life and my living. That's how I do. So, so I talk about it all the time, and I am not offended if somebody comes on and wants to talk about it, just not in a vulgar fashion. We can still have a conversation about it. So come on in to the chat, guys. Come on in and let us talk. We are having a healthy conversation over here. And you all see the topic. It's not one of the most popular topics, but it is a topic that we can address and others can learn from. Those who are shy and don't want to speak out loudly can stay quiet, listen, and learn. And those of us who don't mind speaking out loudly, we can do so the others can learn. So come on up into the chat, guys, and let us talk about this. Do you believe that a male's anatomy can be oversized to the point where it is rather offensive to the female who has to encounter it in a romantic fashion? And I am saying that yes, I believe so. I believe it can. I believe so. Don't ask me how I know, but don't ask me how I know, but it is possible that the male's anatomy can be oversized for the female that has to encounter it. I see 4 million people in the chat. All right, there are 4 million people in the chat. Guys, don't be afraid to say something. I can't read anything right now, but I can see if the chat is moving up. And right now, I don't see the chat moving up. So I know there are people there who are probably afraid of saying anything. But don't be afraid, guys. Don't be afraid. Be not afraid. Be not dismayed. Come on up and let us talk about this. You talk, you type, I drive. because I'm not going to be, I can't type while I'm driving. I'm just glancing glancing down at it, but um I'm not able to read anything, but I don't see the chat moving up. Crackers, what do you say? What do you think, Crackers? I remember you had responded earlier, but I don't remember what you said, and I can't look right now. I remember Kay's Diamond Buddy. My dear friend Kay said she thinks it is possible that the man can be too big. Yes, I know that it can be. Yes, I know that that can happen, where the man can be considered to be too large for the female to accommodate. I don't think I'm going to overuse the word romantically, but I'm still going to use the word because that I believe is the appropriate word for this occasion to say that romantically it can take away so much from the moment. It can take away so much from the moment if the size is not right. Because if the size isn't right, then it's going to throw off all the activity and everything and everything that you would have hoped to enjoy. You are not going to be able to enjoy it if you're if you don't have a good fit. And you all know what I'm talking about. All right. So go ahead, call your friends and your friends and your friends' friends. Tell them to come over here and let us talk. It's not, if we're not having a bad conversation, we're having a great conversation. And I want you all to tell me, what do you think? All right. So go ahead, guys. Go ahead and tell me in the chat. Okay. Please remember, I am driving. So I am not going to be able to comment, and I can't see who's in there. So come on, talk to me, guys. Talk to me. Tell me what you all think. Okay. All right. Just have to do that. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh wow, people put up Christmas lights already. Oh wow. Oh, not Christmas lights. Oh, that's not Christmas lights. That's Halloween. People start putting up Halloween decorations already. Oh boy. All right. Okay. All right, guys. I want to be sure to be home safely before I. All right. Just let me reach home safely. Why is that light on? Okay. Okay. All right, guys. Let me get home here. We are going to continue the conversation. Um. Okay. I am home. This should be going. Summer, how you doing? Summer, how you doing? Yes, from a lot of things. We're gonna have a conversation here. The conversation, but I was on my way home from work. I just got home. I'm just Just got home and I am getting ready to open it up so you can see my face. I know, Plum, I know you want to see me, you know. I know you want to see me. But me just come home, so Lord Jesus, I put the nearly. Oh my word. Yes, Plumber. So I'm just coming, and you see the topic of my conversation because I want to know from my fellow travelers if there is any truth to that. What do you think? What do you think, Plumber? Can a cucumber be too large? Or the woman them a say that because they want to get out of they want to get out of the obligation of reciprocating romance. Is that what it is? Oh my word, you guys. Let me see. All right, I come home and that is my dinner. Yes, I'm still on my diet. So that is my yogurt for my dinner. And I have one yogurt and one one yogurt and one apple. One yogurt, one apple. Chef, talk to me, chef. What's going on? What plumber says? I don't know. I never get one. Oh God, plumber, you are not easy. Yes, plumber, no, so you mean that you. Oh my God. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, you know, plumber, you take inch measure it. Oh, you know, 9.5 inches. You measure it. Talk to me, chef. Hold on, because while I'm talking, I'm going to be eating my I'm going to be eating my dinner before it's too late. And my dinner is one apple. Yeah, that is my dinner. One apple and a yogurt. Hmm. And some water. Take a shower, brush my teeth, and go on my bed. Mm-mm-mm. But I gotta sit down here so and see what you all are talking about. I gotta sit down because I cannot stand up. Because I know all the things that you are going to be saying in the chat. So I have to sit down, get prepared. Okay. What Plumber say? You're 6'10" tall? You mean 6'10"? 6 foot 10 inches tall. That's a lot of height. Whoa, that's a lot of height. So you indeed, if you have 9.5 inches, you deserve it. You deserve it, plumber. If you have 6.5 inch, if you are 6 feet 10 inches tall, 6 feet 10 inches cannot come through my house door, you know. Oh, that's a lot of height. Hmm. Almost 7 feet tall. Good Lord. Bro, wait, why make me have to see you one day? Hold on, let me remember if me see you up on your channel. I always hear you talking. But I don't remember seeing you on your channel. Wow, that is a lot of height. That is a whole heap of height. Whole lot of height. So if for that height you get 9.5 inches, them short change your plumber. Them short change you because for that height, you should have get more than that. You should have get more than that. Just saying. Just saying. But come on, guys, see me here now. Here I am. Go to Plumber TV and watch. Where are you? Hold on, the plumber. You know you got my attention. You know you got my attention. Let me see. Plumber TV. Yeah, that's the one there. Star King. How are you doing, Star King? So good to see you. Plumber, how are these? Eat out this. Yes, Plumber. See there? Are you that? Yes, Plumber. I got you running, my friend. So, guys, come. Welcome into the chat, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for coming. You know who this is. You hear the voice, and you know who it is. I'm just rolling in from work. I decided, I gotta do a live today. If I continue to wait until the days when I don't have work to do my lives, I'm going to forever be laga laga in behind. Who knows that term? Laga laga. Yes, I'm going to be forever laga laga in behind because on the days when I'm off, it's not every day that I'm off that I can even find time to accommodate the live. I just gotta do the live when I gotta do the live. All right, Starkey? I gotta do the live when I gotta do it. I'll not wait for no specific time because when the time comes, the time will not wait for me. Yeah. Is that you, plumber? You hear yourself? Me no want YouTube pay, if you say nothing about me channel. So that's why I don't want your voice to be playing. to be playing in there. But I'm looking for you. I see everybody at the state fair. I say you holding the camera? Because I don't see you. I want to see all 6 feet 10 inches of you. I want to see it. Starting. How you doing? Oh yeah, that's you. Okay. Well, I hear your voice. I hear your voice and see your face, but me not see your whole body. Me want to see the whole. Me want to see the whole 6 foot 10 inches of you. And then them give 9.5 inches. That's all. Not even right. If I'm me and you, me go back to God for more. If I'm me and you, I would go back for more. Wait, ya. Oral. Oral. Oh my God. Oral, now play with me now. Oral, I said, Trev, you have to present yourself. Present yourself. No people. Oral, all right, see me there. See me there. Live and live in colors. See me there, Oral. You just know how to come draw me out, so you know, say you have to come draw me out. So, Trev, you have to show your face. So here I am. Yeah, Nia, India, how are you doing, darling? How are you doing? Good to see you in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Now, y'all see the topic that we're talking about tonight. And I'm so mad I'm talking about, you know, because I'm a man and I'm come on the channel. I'll come on the channel. So, you know, young people, you know, what are they chat to no foolishness? Listen to me. That are foolishness, me I talk the real things. Real things are real life, real happenings. Me I talk about over there. And me say, me I don't know if you're not foolishness, you know, because me want to see my God. Oh my God. Put on my lipstick here. Alright, because all things bright and beautiful. All cucumbers big and small. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God. Sharon. That's another of my lovely and faithful travelers in the chat in the form of Sharon. Sharon, see me over here, some of my madness. Oh my gosh. That's what we're talking about over here. All things bright and beautiful. Yeah. All cucumbers big and small. Okay, guys. All right. Oh, that's Tina Aura. I'm gonna say Aura now ramp with me now. There it is. All right, there it is. All right. Me see you go on your side of plumber. Yeah, take a video of the fear, but me not see. But me not see the fear. Me not see. Me not see you. Why you me want to see? Me want to see all 6 inches, 6 feet 10 inches of you. Okay, alright. You can see me now. You can see me clearly now. All right. There I am. There I am in all my glory.
Sharon, Sharon, not join me in them foolish talk, you know. Sharon, can a cucumber be too large? May I eat my dinner, guys, when I talk to you. I already had my yogurt and I'm having my little piece of apple. A whole apple, actually. And that's my dinner. A cup of water. And then take a shower, brush my teeth, and straight to my bed. I've already lost 11 pounds. Can you believe it, guys? Yeah, 11 pounds. And mostly off my trunk, and that's where I had the most concern. It's around my trunk. Oh my! Where did Starfish go? Starfish, are you still there? I see 5 million people in the chat, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Invite your friends and your friends to come. And let us chat. Let us have a conversation because I want to talk about this. I want to talk about this. I want somebody to tell me, rather than just hear my opinion about whether or not a cucumber can be too big. I know a cucumber can be too big. A cucumber can be too big, which part it plug all your ears them. Yeah, I'm serious. Where your ears, you feel like your ears are pop like in an airplane without the pressure increasing in your ears. Oh my god. Yeah. And I don't know if anybody has ever experienced that. Where are the females in the chat? Come on in, guys. Y'all can't tell me. I won't tell anybody. Your secret is safe with me. And you can tell me whether or not you've had that experience. Where you feel like your ears are about to pop because you're not able to. You're not able to accommodate the girth of that cucumber. Come on, guys, welcome. It's Monday. It's a new week. I don't know. So once I come home, it is 9 o'clock right now. We've been running on for 48 minutes, and you all know what's going to happen for the next hour. The boss is going to be on. Therefore, y'all know what's going to happen. I know most of you are going to be over there on the boss. Most of us are going to be over there. Yeah, you know, when I pull out all my devices, there's always room for the boss. Always room. One gotta be on him. Yeah. Alright. Yes, guys, so that is the deal. I was looking here for him. I don't know where he's at. I know I got a premiere. Mama, is that your son? No, Lorraine, you're not late, you know. You are not late, sis. You are not late. You know, some always all over the party for you, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I'm all over the party for you because you can't late. You can't late, Lorraine. You run this. How you doing, dude? How you doing, darling? I hope you had a fantastic day. Hope you had a great day. Yeah, here I am. We are talking, Lorraine. You see the topic? Forgive me, guys, but I'm eating my dinner while I do this live chat. And my dinner is an apple, a yogurt, a yogurt, an apple, some water, maybe some tea, and to my bed. Yeah, take a shower to my bed. No, nothing else. I haven't had rice, I haven't had bread. Yeah, I have one little piece of bread. And a little piece of bread the other night at the night. But I've had no potatoes, no rice, really no bread, no flour, no cake, no bake, nothing in the last 20 days. And I've lost 11 pounds. I've had mostly oatmeal and smoothies. Oatmeal, fruit, and vegetable smoothies. That's what I've had. And this diet is working pretty good. And I've been doing some running and jumping. But that's not why we're here today. That's what we're talking about. Can a cucumber ever be too big? My answer is yes. What is your answer, Lorraine? What is your answer? Is Diamond Body say yes earlier? And Shilling say yes. No oral. I don't have none and I don't want any. Me I rap by myself. I don't have none and I don't want any. Never waste of time. Want my energy to do other things. Think productive. I read some afraid of woman size cucumber. I'm gonna say, Lorraine, I'm not lie to you. I wouldn't lie to you. I tell you, an oversized cucumber will stuff all your ears. Make you feel like your ears are popped. Yeah. No romance in it, nothing to enjoy. Yeah. That can be good. Mm-mm, mm-mm. And when I hear people stressing out themselves to them want the cucumber for big and cucumber. No. No. That shouldn't be the case. That should not be the case. Shouldn't be the case because if that shouldn't be the case because if it's too big and you're not able to work your way around it, if you know what I mean. You don't know how to work your way around problems. Big problems. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Oral. Yes, yes, my parents they make me, My parents they make me. Yes. My mommy is all African. All yeah. And my daddy is a little mix up. Yes, because my daddy's daddy is supposedly Chinese. And you see the picture of my daddy. My daddy looks Chinese. He looks Oriental, I would say. My last, you're not saying, Plumber, you're not saying. Guys, oh my God, mercy. Yes, Lorraine, you know, I agree with you. I promise my last girlfriend leave me because of that. Yes, it is. I don't like the way you say, like, because of that problem. It is not a problem for you. It was just a problem for her. And certainly, I am sure that there are women out there who would be more than able to accommodate you, more than able to accommodate you with that, whether it be that size or that girth, that length, whatever it is. You understand? There certainly are women who would be able to accommodate with no problems. With no problems. But some of us can't. Mm. There's always like go back like vacuum stuff. What? Yeah, that would sound right, Lorraine. That would sound right. Stuck one place. They can't move. That's what I was saying earlier. There is no room. There's no room for romantic involvement. You are just like stuck one place. It's almost like you're stuffed chicken, like you're stuffed, you can't move. You can't move. You can't even shift. You can't even do look of shifting. You know what I mean? What am I gonna do with Lorraine? What am I going to do with you? Oh, Heavenly Father, I appreciate you. Oh, Christmas. So I went to the doctor and they gave me a ring to put on it to make it 7 inches. A ring? What you mean I know about this? Pop Tory give me. You ever hear about that the ring the oral? Have you ever heard about that? A ring? What kind of ring? Come on now, plumber. You gotta talk to me. You gotta educate sister here. You have to educate me here because I have absolutely no clue what kind of ring you are talking about. I have absolutely no clue. So come on, you gotta educate sister here and tell me what kind of ring. So someone in the chat, a male in the chat, guys, says he had a problem because the girlfriend left him because she thought he was too large in that area. And so he went to the doctor and they gave him a ring to reduce the size. Now I'm going to have to research that because I didn't know that. So the ring is supposed to reduce it to 7 inches. How does that work? That sounds quite interesting, don't you all think? So come share it with me. Christopher, are you the want an OnlyFans? They want you on OnlyFans. So they Oh my God. This is rather interessante. Lauren, you're not easy, Chris says, because the doctor said she have a shallow room. Okay. All right. It was too long. Okay. All right. So instead of pleasure, it provides pain instead of pleasure. Oh boy. I cannot imagine how frustrating that is supposed to be, huh? Well, so did that resolve the problem? Did the ring? I'm so curious about that ring though. Did the ring resolve the problem? Come on, talk to me. Lorraine, Lorraine, Lorraine said that will cramp and paralyze you. That sound like that's why it will cause a lot of paralysis for real. That sound like it will cause a lot of paralysis. No, sir. No, sir, me can't. Oh yes. Oh yes, Lorraine.
Lauren says that will cramp and paralyze you, and I believe it, and I agree with you. I agree that that will cramp and paralyze you. But I am curious to know from Chris whether or not the ring worked, because if she's too shallow to accommodate you at what, 9.5 inches. So you have had to get this ring, guys. For those of you who are new in the chat, those of you who are just coming into the chat, you see the topic, you see what we are talking about, and we are getting some interesting comments in the chat. Rather interesting comments, because there's somebody in the chat. Chris says that he is 6'10" and he's endowed with 9.5 inches, but he had a girlfriend who wasn't able to accommodate him, because, as they say, that she was probably too shallow. Eh, I don't think she was too shallow. I think they were just not compatible in that area. He's too large, she's too shallow, so to speak. And so he had to go to the doctor and got a ring, some kind of a ring, to minimize the size, so that he gets down from 9.5 inches to about 7, for her to accommodate him. And that is rather interesting, because I never heard of that. I just figured that I was just coming of the idea, well, if you are too large for her, then you're probably going to have to find yourself somebody else, because there is somebody else who will be able to accommodate you, just not her. But here I am learning. That's why I always love learning. That's why I'm not going to stop opening up my life and getting you all so we can have a conversation, because it's through conversations that we end up learning things that we don't know. And lots of times we think that we know something, we know everything, we know, and we be surprised to know that we don't know anything. We it's by talking to each other, it's by having great conversations with each other, that we are going to learn from the experiences of other people. And so I'm extremely delighted tonight to hear Chris being so candid and sharing his experience with us, because I did not know that anything about that ring. The only ring I know about is ring day. But I thank you for sharing. Let's see what else we can learn in the chat. He says it worked for a while, but it made my cucumber numb. So take me a long time to, okay. All right, guys, here we are learning stuff. Okay, so that caused that sort of caused your performance to be affected negatively. All right. Joy is in the house. Welcome, Joy. Welcome. Guys, another of my faithful travelers in the house in the form of Joy Blackwood. And we are talking about cucumber. Here come Joy Blackwood coming at the chat. So my God, I just love life. I make a joke out of anything. But anyway, welcome Joy Blackwood in the chat. Desiree, the lovely traveler Desiree is in the house. Welcome, Desiree. Thank you so much for coming. As usual, sister, I appreciate you. You see what we are talking about here, Desiree. This is what we are. Me know you would have get that in a plumber. Me know you would have catch that. Me know you would have catch that. But what I say, him not think he can be too big. You don't think so? Joy, Joy, forgive me. Please forgive me, my dear friend. Please forgive me. I should know better. Oh my gosh. But it was so funny. And he came in just in time, and I could not help myself. I am so sorry. I couldn't help myself. Couldn't help myself at all. Couldn't help myself. But anyway, Anyway, guys, Unstoppable on. I'm gonna see Unstoppable send me no notification. Oh, see this. Okay. All right. We still talking. We still talking. He's on, but me not see him on the other device. Unstoppable ramp with me now. Because you all know, even when I have my own life going, even when I have my own life going, you all know when the boss is on, I still have to, I still have to be over there. I still have to be over there seeing what is going on because I have to keep up with the chat with Unstoppable. But me not see nothing going on over here right now. But anyway, I will catch up with him today, tomorrow, or the next day. Let me get back into my own chat and let's see what what they're saying up in here. Joy said, "Thank you, Trev. What this cucumber is all about?" Well, cucumber we're talking about is the male anatomy. We are going to be using that term. We are going to be using that term because we don't want to be too vulgar. I mean, I like to use the correct terminology because as a nurse, I use the correct terminology without fear or favor. It does not matter to me. But for the purposes of being on here, I know some people might think it vulgar if you say the word penis, if you say the word vagina, that sort of thing. So cucumber and peaches seem to be more acceptable by more people. So I don't offend anybody. That's why I choose to use that word tonight. But it's not my preference. All right. All right. So Lawrence, that older lady tell me she have a bet with a man who wear ring. Really? And they take it off the ring. She number 12 and she ran left the money. She ran left the money because why it was just too what? She couldn't handle it. She couldn't handle it because it was okay. Because I was looking here for him, Joy, because he sent me the notification, and I remember he had sent us the topic today in the private chat, and so I knew that it was going to be a rather interesting topic. So I was looking for him, looking, and I did not see him. I still don't see him because I'm talking to you here on one device, and I am looking for him here on another device, and I am over here on another device looking to see who else I can support. Who else is in the chat who needs support? Who else? Let's see what Norland. Norland, how you doing? Norland says, that's why I'm over here. Why you over here? Because you hear about cucumber. You hear about cucumber, say you run come. What you do? You want cucumber? I have cucumber. Which one is it? Which one is it? Which one is it? Joy, Trev, he was on, but okay. What kind of cucumber you want? Joy said he sent out notification. I know, but just kidding. Okay. Okay. Oh my God, Joy, you are so funny. Co- Thank you. Cucumber is too large. If cucumber is too large, you gotta run. You gotta leave it alone. A too large cucumber. You hear what Lorraine say? Oh, she the number one and number two. She the number one and number two because the cucumber was too large. I can only imagine. Believe me, I can only imagine. Yes, it's tough. You make you feel like all your ears them are pop. Honestly, I said it before. Yes, it make you like you're stuck in one place, like you being strangled. Not a good feeling. Not a good feeling at all. Mm-mm, not a good feeling. All right. All right. Now then say why. Why? You know, so you're right, oral. Oral, you are right because I said, as I said before, I have spoken to women who have said if it not have a certain girth, them no want them no want it. It have to have a certain girth, and I have to say, wow, you know, I don't know what I don't know what some people play working with because I'm sure some women are able to tolerate and accommodate. Some of us, like a fledgling, some of us we can't accommodate. We cannot accommodate and tolerate that. We can't. We can't. So we have to, we have to know our size and work with our size because there is no point in there's no point in trying to play a hero. No point in trying to play a hero. All right, my boss, pop up, My boss, pop up. So guys, you are going to see me looking up and looking down, but I'm giving you all my undivided attention. I'm going to give you all my undivided attention, even though me I divide between me, and the boss. Oh my God, you all know what I mean. You all know what I mean. I don't know, say, I don't know, say this man, yeah, me love him, me love him, me love him, me love him. Me love him, me love him, love him. Everybody know by now. Everybody know by now how much me love Unstoppable. Everybody know by now. Yes. Unstoppable can do nor say no wrong. Yes, Lorraine, that is true. One size does not fit all. Some people like to say, "Oh, one size fit all," and no matter what the size of a man, a woman supposed to can accommodate him. No, no, and don't even start. I don't even want to hear the conversation about whether or not you have had kids. To say like, "Oh, if you have had kids and if you can expel a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pound baby, then this are not supposed to be nothing for you be able to tackle." But no, even if you have had 10 kids, even if you have had 10 kids, yeah, one size still not fit all. One size still not fit all. So you can't just say, well, because you have had a child, then that means that this man will come with him big old sitting figure on that child. What old this man is going to come and insert an entire child inside of you. No, uh-uh. Not working at all. That's not how it works. Uh-uh. Not doing it.
That's not how it works at all. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So I know as soon as I see the boss come on, my numbers are going to be dwindling. But guys, don't forget to hit the like button. Hit the like button, share up the stream, invite your friend and your friend and your friend's friend. Tell them to come on over. We are having a healthy conversation here. Where is Plumber? Right? Somebody in the chat said earlier that he had that experience where he was too big. And I have told you that I'm going to keep my mouth shut. But anyway, but anyway, I know that it has happened. I know that it can happen. Somebody says the doctor gave them a ring. Yeah, somebody in the chat said he got a ring that will have to reduce his size. But the ring backfired because instead of him being able to work that appendage, it did not work like that because it took so long to climax. It's sort of like when it takes so long to climax, it's almost like not even almost, but the activity is meant to, you go foreplay and then you ride the waves, you go up, you go up, you go up, you climax and you come back down. But when you keep on going up and you keep stalling, yeah, you keep stalling like a truck going over a hill, like a whole truck going over a hill and it cannot go up and it keep on stall. So you cannot come to that climax. And without that climax, you don't feel fully satisfied. You don't feel like like you've done anything, like you've accomplished anything. It doesn't feel as though you have gotten out of the engagement what you expected to get out of it, that pleasure, to fulfill that desire and to have that climax. If you don't get that, so I understand perfectly well what that commenter said when he said that the ring, took him swimming, caused him to take so long to have an orgasm that it was almost like it didn't make any sense. And I can perfectly understand that. It's almost like when I hear people say they don't use certain brands of condoms. Some people say they don't use sheepskin. Some people, just can't just use any and any one because they're like, the sensation is not the same and they're having problems reaching their climax and that sort of thing. So yeah, that's just happened. Let me see what you're saying in the chat. Oh my god, guys, I see me already sleeping. I saw me have a bit early, when I come in. Yeah, I'm already sleepy because we just come home from work. Last night, so I got because of JY. Last night I was on JY's live till how much o'clock, and then I finally fell asleep. I had to wake up by 5 o'clock to go to work. I didn't even post my continuation of the Bible because I was editing it and I could not even finish editing it. So I ended up having to leave it posted this morning, but I'm going to have to take a nap and wake up and then post it. But until then, we're going to continue with the conversation. Christopher says, I used to believe that one time, and I've seen with the lady, we'll have 4 kids, and I end up with her in the hospital because did I say a powerful brother? Did I say I don't mean to laugh because I know I have to be compassionate, but I'm a tear cervix. Whoa. Lorraine says, Christopher, you need to be more gentle and stop acting like bedroom. Yes, you need to be gentle, quite gentle, because if you tear your cervix, that's some rough and tumbling, that's what you call rough and tumbling. What Sir King says, what happened to your voice? What do you mean, Sir King? What happened to my voice? I don't know, hon. I'm just sleepy. Ain't nothing happened to my voice. I'm just sleepy. I trust and believe me. So the next 30 minutes are going. Yes, the next 30 minutes I'm gonna. And the funny thing about it is, once I am in the chat like this and we are talking, and I end up starting to doze off, once you see I go and take that shower, I'm not gonna feel like I want to sleep anymore. But the sleep is going to stay underneath there and like torment me. Like I want to go to sleep, but it's not gonna make me go to sleep because I just took a shower and I feel fresh and I feel energized, and so it's not gonna make me fall asleep. But later on, when it does make me fall asleep, wow. Yeah, but I'm still here. I'm still here, Louis Starfish. I'm still here. My voice is still here. But once you see me going down slowly and slowly and slowly into the couch, you all know where I'm going, right? Let me put this here so that you all can see my face. Yeah, there it is. There it is. And I'm not going to pretend because I am indeed going down. But welcome into the chat, guys. Thank you all so much for coming. Come on up, guys. Come on up. Hit that like button, share out the live, invite your friends and your friends and your friends' friends to come on over and let us talk. You will see the conversation we're having, you will see the topic. Can a cucumber be too big? And we have somebody in the chat who's sharing his experience that, for those of you who are new or those of you who are just coming, you would have seen where we have one commenter who says that he is really endowed. He says he's really endowed, but considering the fact that he's also 6'10", that make him even more endowed. So with all that endowment, he has had some issues. He's not able to, he always causes partners pain. So they have had to go to the doctor. And even he has relations with a woman with 4 kids. He still ends up tearing her cervix, which is serious under the circumstances, because you want to enjoy that romantic encounter. You don't want to end up in the hospital after a romantic encounter. Who wants that? Right, But it does happen, and some people are willing to say, and some people are not willing to say. And that is perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. David is in the house. Welcome into the chat, David. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. Chris is walking around with a dangerous weapon. That is true. Nah, like you, Lorian. That is the truth.
Jesus, Lorian, sleepy. Yeah. Yeah. And you all know that once you all see me start yawning, you all know what time of day it is. Yeah. I know. So once we start yawning, it is time. It is time. Time for me to go on my bed. But I'm here. I am going to be here talking to you. I don't know if little coffee, even when I drink coffee, still make me stay up. I'm just coming from work, guys. I had such a girl in there at work today. I don't know why I continue to be at the bedside. I don't know why. I don't know why. But God knows best. God knows what will happen. What God knows his plans, what plans he's got on. And then Lorraine said, go and get your sleep, Mom. Yes, Lorraine, I run this to 1:30. So we have 6 more minutes. Let me see if we can hold out the 6 minutes. Let me see if we can hold out the 6 minutes. You see me I go back and forth in the couch. Oh my God. Look at me going back and forth for sleep so that tomorrow me can have one good oh my God. Excuse me, guys. That is impolite. I shouldn't even be yawning, but I mean, it is life. It's a part of life. Yeah. So who else in the chat want to share their experience? Oh my God, Chris, you're a bedroom bully, man. Yeah, mash up everything, mash up service and bring down home. Oh my God, Chris, that yeah, do mash up service. Yeah. Him said that's why I'm single, Lorraine. Him said that's why I'm single because apparently no woman can accommodate him. My word. Oh my word. Well, it look like so you have to go search the globe until you find somebody who can accommodate you at that length. Yeah, look like you have to go do that. Because me not even think say at the rate you going, at the rate you're going, plumber, no offense meant, no offense meant, at the rate at with what you have been given, the Lord say work with what He give you and give you a talent. You might have to go take you might have to go take Lorraine's advice and go on OnlyFans. I make the people them see you and pay you for see you at that size. It look like that you have to go do. Really guys, might forget up and walk around little. What I says, the woman who bring me here, she always say, I'm too big. Oh my gosh. She say you're too big, but she love it. Oh my gosh. She say you're too big, but she love it. Well, she love it. It can't have it both ways. Is one or the other. She cannot tell us say you're too big. And then I say she love it. Then what she a complain about? Then she have to complain. Then she must not complain. Oh, I want to not like that. All right. Let me see what. Well, Lorraine say I'm single too, but if I ever book you up, I run. Oh my God, Lorraine, that easy. Me that run to Lorraine, God no, me that run fast too. I would run and run fast. Let me cover. All right, guys. I just had to take a drink right there, and then welcome. Hey, guys. Y'all know I had to get up out of the couch to walk around. Because if I ever sit down in that couch the whole time, no doubt about it, me I drop asleep. Me I drop right asleep. Oh my God. Yeah, so we know that some women don't mind. Get them on. Hold on there, guys, with me. Hold on there, guys, with me. All right, guys, I am back. I am back. I was just talking to my mommy there. Oh. Hey, gosh. Let me tell you, so when my mommy come by my, there is no volume. You know, so my mommy, when my mommy see my topic, there, you know, she have to call me if you ask me, how they go on with you? What kind of sitting them they get a talk about? Me not come back over the by your life, you know. Me not come back over the by your life because I want to sitting there you they talk about. Oh my God. You have everybody have to love Auntie Millie. Auntie Millie ain't joking. Oh my God. So mommy, we are have young people conversation. Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Having young people conversation. So don't fret yourself. Fret not thyself because of evildoers, nor be thou envious of the workers of iniquity, for they are soon cut down. As and the Bible says so, and on me. Okay. All right. So we are moving right along. Lorian, you never in at the beginning of the chat, you don't hear the man say he is 6'10". He is 6'10" and God bless him with 9.5 inches. You don't expect so that I got tear up cervix and drag down womb. What in the world? All right. I'm glad when you tell him same need for only give half and keep back half himself, but it look like same get excited, brother. It look it look like say it look like say him get too excited. Jules, what Jules say now? PTSF, what that mean? You can get therapy. Me not understand you, Jules. Jules, you have to break it down for sister, you know. You have to break it down for sister Trev. You have to break it down. Break it down for Auntie Trev, because Auntie Trev no can move up with that PTSF. What that mean? You can get therapy. You can get therapy if you're too big. You can get therapy to get smaller to accommodate your partner, or you can get. Are you gonna stay big and find you a partner who is capable of accommodating you? Because trust and believe me, saying them say every who have them tick a bush, and that is true. And it's not one size fits all. That's why I don't like to hear people sit down and complain about the package that their partner comes with. If your partner comes with a package that does not suit you, either you make up your mind to settle down with it, or you go ahead and find you somebody else with a package that will suit you. It all depends on what is important to you. If somebody comes with a good heart, a great heart, a kind heart, good, decent person, but the person does not is not endowed adequately to satisfy you. You have a choice. Do you want the good heart? Do you want somebody who love you? Do you want somebody who is capable of making you feel wonderful? Or are you going to go ahead and say, you're going to trade that person for somebody who is going to be ripping up your cervix? You know, you have to pick your choice. But I believe that there is a person out there for everybody, regardless of your circumstance. I hear some women might say that, some men might say, oh, some women got too much room. Well, it's not the woman have too much room, it's you too little fishy. So what you need to do is, go find your size. Yeah. If it's too small, there are other ways that you can complement the delivery of the experience for your partner. There are different ways that you can do that without focusing on size. You don't have to be focusing on size because another size that is gonna the effect from the bullet. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. You know, let me see what Lorraine said. Lorraine said, you have to know how to use it. If it's too big, control it, be gentle, never give all of it. Exactly. You cannot give all of it. You have to give a little. Give a little piece by piece. Yes. And don't forget that the woman has organs inside of her and you don't want to damage her. You don't want to hurt her. And that event should not be painful. It should be pleasurable, not painful. Oral says, Oral says, if a woman can give birth to a big size baby, I don't see where she can take a simple. You see the same thing. You see the same thing oral come with. When I opened up the live earlier, that was one thing that I said that a lot of people say that, oh, you can't have one baby 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pounds. And if a baby can come out, then there is no reason for you not to be able to handle a 9.5 inch. But as I said before, having a child, there is nothing romantic about having a child. We are talking about romance here. We're talking about sharing feelings of desire and, you know, coming to climax. We're talking about that kind of experience. Having a baby, there is nothing romantic about that. And yes, we were built to get that baby, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pound baby out. But if that baby had to go in that size, it wouldn't go in. So that's how marvelous the body is. That's how beautiful the body is built. So when you're going to talk about the size of the baby, think about it. If you think you could push a baby, a 6 pound baby, back into its mother, you couldn't do it. Uh-uh. No part of our body would open adequately enough for you to be able to do that. So the body was made, that place is a one-way valve for a baby that size to come out, but not to go in. Not to go in. Right? Let me see who else in the chat. Jules, sorry, type an error. Good night, Jules. How you doing, my love? How are you doing? So good to see you in the chat. Yeah, we are talking about whether or not a cucumber can be too big. Oh my God. And we are talking while I am. You know all the things that Lorraine, right? You know what is going on. You see, I got up just now when I walked around and I felt good. But let me tell you something. My eyes are definitely, you know, going on the other side. Yes, my eyes are definitely going on the other side. And I don't think it's anything I did. It's just because, last night I did not get enough. And then tonight, my body is telling me to catch up. And usually this time of night is my bedtime, guys. Yeah, I'm a bedtime this time of night. All right, let us continue. Let us continue. Who else want to contribute into the live stream? Who else? Anybody else? Anybody else? What were you typing, Jules? Sorry, typed in error. Good night. What were you typing really that you ended up typing in error? Sometimes when I go back and reread some of the things that I type, I have to say, wow, it's a good thing I read it again before sending it because the receiver would be wondering if I'm losing my mind. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Mm. Yes, guys. All right, so that is what we're talking about. Can the cucumber be too large? Lorraine said if you have a big truck, you can't drive into a bike lane, but the bike can ride into the truck lane. Get it? All right, Lorraine. That is a very, very nice analogy. Yes. That's a very nice analogy, Lorraine. Yes. A big truck can drive in a bike lane, but the bike can drive in a big truck lane. Yes, I like that. I like that. I like that. Mm, I love it, Lorraine. Guys, we are still talking about whether or not the cucumber can be considered to be too big. What do you all think? I look like everybody getting opinion already. Look like everybody getting opinion already. The people them who have not given their opinion, they have other plans. Oh my gosh. They have other plans. Just believe me. They do. But guys, let me tell you all something. I am I am persuaded. I am persuaded that I am half asleep. I am persuaded that I'm half asleep, Lorraine. I'm not gonna tell you no lies, sis. I am half asleep. But I don't know if I should go to sleep or not. I think maybe I should, right? What do you think, Lorraine? Vote. Go ahead and vote. Tell me what you think. Because I am half asleep. I'm gonna sleep. Oh my God. The biggest of the problem is the length. Yeah, the big isn't the problem. The girth, man. The girth. Cause the girth are come in and plug you in a man. And then if it have girth and it has length, you can imagine you're coming almost like you're giving birth. No, sir. How many times would you be able to do that? And say you wanna get it on 3 times, 4 times for the week. No man, that's gonna turn you off. That is certainly going to turn you off. You're not gonna want to do it. Because you don't get no pleasure from it. All you get is pain. So no, you don't want to do that at all. Oh my gosh, yes, guys. So here I am. I am going to go to sleep because honestly speaking, I am as sleepy can be. But I love this topic. I will bring up this topic again another day when I am up and awake and alive so that more people can come into the chat and share their experience with us. I want to thank everybody who has shared their experience in the chat. There was the lovely Desreen, Lorraine, um, Lorraine say that left you with a greater what? A greater desire. All right, Desiree, tell me if you go sleep. I true, Desiree, me already almost fall asleep. I'm me not lie to you. Jules is here. All right, Jules, me I go hold my corners. Me I go hold her fresh and go sleep. Cause honestly, me I feel like me I talk foolishness. There is Oral Blake. There is Jules. There is Plumber TV / Christopher TV. There is the dear Lorraine Star King. There's Reen Oral. Am I calling the same names over and over again? Yeah, there is there David was here. Lots of people. Norland Baxter. Joy Blackwood here. There's Reen Thompson. Lots of people came into the chat, guys. Do not forget on your way out, if you have not yet hit the like button on your way out. I want to say thank you again for each and every one of you who came into the live. Short though it may be, we learned something because I learned something because I did not even know anything about the ring. And you know me, I'm going to look it up. Yes, I need to find out what it's about, how much it is, and all those good things. All right, my people. So, to all my lovely, lovely, lovely travelers, I want to say good night. Thank you all for coming in. We will continue to have healthy conversations over here where we chat people and chat. We chat everything over here. So if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, now is a fantastic time to do so. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like and share. Okay, guys. Thank you again to all my lovely travelers who came up in the house. Chris and Sharon and all the others. I want to say thank you so much for coming. And with that, I'm going to say peace out. Good night. Don't forget to take good care of yourselves and each other. All right, guys. I will see you all tomorrow. All right. Good night, guys. Good night, everybody. Good night. Yard food, just come. What are you doing, yard food? Yard food coming out the house. Bless up yourself, yard food. While you coming in, I am going out. Okay, you come in and I go out. Okay, but thank you so much, Yard Foods. I appreciate you so much. And I'm going to wait right here. I'm going to go to sleep. Okay, guys. So good night, guys. Take good care of yourselves, and we will talk again tomorrow. All right, guys. Good night, everybody. Yard Foods is in the house. How you doing, Yard Food? What you cook today? You eat off the bread pudding and you put some in the freezer. All right. Okay, guys. Good night, guys. We will talk again. We will talk. Is that the size of the gun? Is the effect of the bullet? Okay. All right. So good night.